Hi guys, welcome to the 4th episode of Through the Darkest of Times. We're going to go and continue on playing through this game. And the last time out, Roman was imprisoned. So eventually we're going to go and try and get him out. But to kick us off, we're going to go into a little bit of hiding there. Industrial parking lot, could Sophie do that maybe alone? No, it's a bit too much of a risk there. The SA have moved down here now. What should we do with her? It's probably too risky also. So we're just going to go and send her, go and collect some donations. Last 3 supporters, still 54 supporters though, 16 donations for the week. Sophie has gained 16 marks there. And we have gone into hiding also. Plus 9 morale, minus 3 supporters this week. Wives stay in the kitchen. A new law for marriage loans is decreed. All German Aryan newlyweds you get a loan of 600 marks, interest-free from the state, but only if the wife quits employment or remains unemployed. Rust banishes Jews from schools. Minister of Education Bernard Rust bans Jews from youth, welfare and gymnastic organisations and denies them access to athletic facilities. And the communist property confiscated. A new law allows the highest state authorities to confiscate all property of the Communist Party and its associated organisations. Sophie's been quiet all evening when suddenly during a long silence she says, "I'm out. I'm leaving the group." What? But why? "This is not going anywhere," says Sophie. "They're just too powerful. We'll all die if we continue like this. I'm not ready to die." "You're wrong," I say. "If we continue fighting, they might kill us. But if no one fights and they succeed, millions will die for sure." "I'm sorry," she says, looks away and leaves. All that work we did for her. All that work. Where are you going to go and remove some records? Paul has also leveled up. We're going to get his literacy up to 3. We're not going to remove some records. That's a bit tougher than I expected. Find a new member. I will go and do that one. Smuggle books. We could smuggle some books in. That's a bit of a risk as well there, but we'll give that a go. Why not? 15 marks gained this time. Oh, we're going to go and gain a new member here. We've got to choose between Anya, Vera and Volker. Seamstress, unemployed or journalist, communist, anarchist, social democrat. All decent stats. We're going to go with Vera, I believe. Over here, the book smuggling. We make it back with +2 to the books. 4 Power Pact. Representatives of France, Britain, Germany and Italy signed a 4 Power Pact in Rome, pledging for a decade of peace in Europe and to work towards disarmament. Anti-Fascist Congress in Paris. International Anti-Fascist Congress takes place in the city of Paris. Participants from all over the world discuss new ways to fight growing fascism in many European countries. And the head of Berlin Orchestra forced to resign due to his Jewish background. At our meeting, Paul Weinrab is seething. "I swear to you, the fire at the Reichstag is the biggest gift the Nazis could have hoped for." Paul continues, "They're blaming the Communist Party, whom they've been enemies with forever, and now they have the excuse they need to just round them all up, including my own father." "Is there something we can do to help?" I ask him. "I need a lawyer for my father, who's in prison, but that costs money." "I'm so sorry, but we can't spare any money right now," I tell him. I didn't even got the option to give him. Vera and I will go and do a prison break. Sebastian and Paul can go and get some hiding. They can go and get a bit of heat off us, hopefully. We get Roman out. Horse thinks he's been seen. +20 morale. And they obviously retreat into hiding. New census. First census is taken since 1925 and shows estimated population is 65 million. Walter von Schirach is named youth leader of the German Reich and leader of the Hitler Youth. An autobahn construction begins. Paul speaks to me before. A few years ago, I never thought I'd been a spy. My God, remember we spoke about me taking the job, working for the Nazi officer? How could I forget? It looks like it might pay off. I'm onto something. It's dangerous, but if it works, we'll be able to hit them where it hurts. Great, I say. Stay on it. Potentially risking losing him. But, yeah, we will see how that goes. We can spread some books. Roman, very, very high on his wanted level, so we don't have enough marks to send him into hiding either. He's going to go and collect some marks for us. Myself and Sebastian can go and spread some books. Yeah, it's again a big risk. But Vera and Paul are going to go and attempt to steal the uniform. Osty supporters, 14 marks gained. We need to start picking up some supporters as well pretty soon. We grab the uniform, get out. They've been successful and haven't been seen either. Paul can go and enforce that. Whoever's got suspicion calms down. 22 marks gained there. We gained a fundraiser achievement also. Panic, we're going to go and enforce Sebastian. The other panic attack. And the books have spread. We gained 9 new supporters there also. That's quite nice. The morning sun shines on my face as I exit the train at Kopernik station. It's warm. I can tell summer is coming. I continue my way to see Marianne, one of our supporters, who should be waiting for me already. When I make it to Osgund neighbourhood, not a single worker is on the way to the factory. No children are playing in the streets. No one is getting out groceries. A little further down the road, I see a white truck with the logo of laundry service on it. I smell smoke, probably from campfires in the community garden nearby. I reach a small house in which Marianne and her husband Werner both live. Both former unionists who support the group. We're going to ring the bell. Eventually, a curtain in one of the windows is pulled aside. Marianne's face peers out. She sees me and opens the door. Are you insane? Come here, she whispers, looking left and right, then quickly pulls me inside before closing the door. We had an appointment, I say. What's the problem? We sit down in a dimly lit room. All the curtains are closed. A little girl is sitting in the corner drawing something on a piece of paper. I don't recognise her. Marianne and Werner don't have any kids. Maybe a niece? What's the matter, Marianne? Why are you acting like this? Haven't you heard? She looks at me. The raids, they're happening everywhere in Osgrund. They've arrested dozens of people. Who have they arrested? She can tell you more. Marianne points to the little girl, who's continued to draw quietly ever since I entered the room. I saw, says Marianne. Could you tell my friend Horst what happened yesterday? The girl looks at me and stops drawing. What are you drawing there? I ask her. This is my papa, and these are the men who took him, says the girl, and continues. When I came from school, there was a truck in front of our house. And Helen is my friend from school. Helen said, isn't that your father? Then I saw him too. There were men, 2 of them, holding Papa, and a third one beating him up. I started to cry and yell at them, but they wouldn't stop. Then they pushed him into the back of the truck, and the men climbed up there too, and they kept beating him. I cried so loud that everyone could hear me. I begged them to stop. Then Mama came, and we looked for the truck. We found it at a pub. Papa was gone, but there were more of the bad men. When they saw Mama, they recognised her and wanted to take her too. I cried even louder. I cried so loud that I scared the bad men, and didn't dare to take her because they thought I would break their ears, she smiled. And then we came out to Aunt Marianne, but Mama is busy right now. She'll pick me up later, right, Aunt Marianne? Yes, I thought. Marianne looks away. You are a brave girl, I thought. Thanks very much for sharing a difficult story with me. Will you bring Papa back? Thank you, she says. I said definitely. The girl resumes her drawing. I look at Marianne and ask, where is your husband? I don't know, she shakes her head. He didn't come home last night. So sorry. I'm worried sick, but I need to stay with Isot. Go and find out where Werner is. I will find out where he is. I'm sure I can find him. Do you have any ideas where I should start looking for him? I really don't know. Isot said the man who Her dad came in a white truck. Over the last couple of days, I saw a white truck around here too. Maybe it has something to do with it. I say goodbye and to Marianne and I sort of leave the house. Outside, a white laundry truck drives past me at high speed. It has something on its back, but I can't quite see what it is. This is my lead. I follow while trying not to attract attention. The truck is quickly out of sight, but the road can only lead to one destination. Tomorrow it's forest. Chilly in the forest, despite the warm summer sun. I move carefully, watching out left and right. I follow the main path leading from Coppernick to Woolhide. When I reach an area of large leafy trees, I notice something from up high. A huge sack is hanging from the branches like a butterfly cocoon. I climb up the tree, put down the sack, and it drops to the ground with a thud. There's a pale face staring at me. It's Werner, Marianne's husband. His face is bloody and swollen. His right eye is missing. I feel sick. I swallow the acidic taste in my mouth. When I look up again, I see there are many more of these sacks. Many, many more. In July 1933, the NSDAP is declared to be Germany's only legal party. The Gestapo and SS arrest tens of thousands of dissidents and send to concentration camps. Your leadership is strong and stable, and your group is recruited and retains enough supporters to withstand the brutal crackdown. End of Chapter 1.
Arrested tens of thousands of political opponents. Many were imprisoned, tortured, or killed. The Nazis banned all political parties except the NSDAP and made it clear that from now on they alone ruled the country. In November, Hitler won re-election with 92% of the vote. We went into hiding. It felt like there was nothing left we could do.
Chapter 2. Peak. Let the world know the truth about Germany. I've also just realised that at the start of that clip we had no audio either, so apologies for that. Obviously, read what was on there. I do apologise for the lack of audio at the start of that. After Coppernick bloodshed, the Nazis arrested thousands of political opponents. Many were killed or injured. We went into hiding, waiting for the right opportunity to come back and fight the regime. For almost 3 long years we waited and watched things getting worse, powerless, until that day in March 1936. And that is going to continue off next time. Shorter episode this time, of course, but that is episode number 4 done, and we're going to come back for chapter 2 in the next episode. If you have enjoyed that, do enjoy this game, please do leave a like button. It massively helps me out to get seen by many more people. If you are interested in this game, affiliate link down below also. If you are enjoying these videos, please do subscribe to the channel. That is very much appreciated also. Until next time, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one.